Tonight, Buxton and Kepler are out there as well. To the infield, Reyes started one game with a leadoff triple. Wraps up on the outside edge with Chief, also the home plate umpire. Backhanded by Polanco, firing on the run off target to prove he might be part of the solution. Reyes goes, and Jeffers from his knees made it close.
His split change and down in the zone, so Jeffers got to make sure he doesn't have to block that
row. And if you're the pitcher, back to my second and gets the out at first.
3, 4, 5 home runs every night. You're going to face some top
and one out, and they'll try to advance the run. Got a huge lead at third, and ends the end. Told he might be available to pinch in later on. Buxton, Kepler, Donaldson, then Rudero in left field. Victor Reyes in center. Daz Cameron in right. Paredes.
Casey Mize still looking for his first big league win. Up there swinging at the first pitch of the game, and without his in the zone.
Strike three over the inside corner, one away.
He's starting to see the ball. I think the thing, it all started to be that with him.
High fly, Cameron, Reyes, and it's Reyes.
But in the dugout, you're not showing up the other team. You're
Kepler. Just away. At the wall. And again,
and Ozzie ended up playing 16 years in the big leagues and then spent 9.
To remind you of the history and how important it is, and the people that who came before you, and he leaves, you know, whenever he leaves this ball club, that these guys will continue to. So happy birthday to Evie. So we got up this
birthday. If she could tell her friends that her father sang happy birthday. A stolen base and a ground out and a check swing, and
never a strike, but he's able to throw it over when he needs
to. Hasse. 1 and 2. Isn't it?
Yes.
Good fielding pitcher, and
feet were wrong on the base. We saw this last night on the ball that was hit back to Duffy.
Oh, but the error was charged to Sano when.
Yeah.
And half swing, strike three. 3 strikeouts from an overall seed in the American League, which would allow them. Liner softly to, and a line drive to the third baseman Paredes. A few years ago, Sano was not on the playoff roster. Guys are getting back into the lineup, getting some at bats.
This is starting to look like the way everyone imagined.
Erupted, and they've gotten it done in a different fashion. Cave strikes out.
Him being out there on the bases and running around
balance.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
That was something else.
And Maeda gets another strikeout. He has struck out.
Nearly identical. The release point is nearly identical. So the hitter's record.
4 strikeouts and a Reyes. And another strikeout. Fastball.
By you. I mean, it's just perfectly located.
Just hardly has to move. Maeda already walking.
88 to 90. He's had a good split. He's back together.
Hit it all, but only one infielder over there. And
similar to the Twins offense as far as, you know, different ways from other pitchers.
Polanco goes, pitches inside, and Polanco has a stolen base.
Polanco got a good jump. Throw up the line just to attract their focus.
Polanco around third. He's coming home again, and it's 1-0 Twins.
Was trying to pull the ball, and he's trying to be in. I'd still like to advance him to third base so he can get there with 1 out.
The batter in the 5th. That Gonzalez around second. He's digging for third. Oh, is offline, and
good aggressive base running right here by Marwin Gonzalez. Through it, and the center to make a good throw. He was.
And Goodrum, the second baseman. A run will score, and they'll get.
You know, this has happened very rarely so far this year for this Twins team, at least.
And the ball thrown away, and it hit the first base umpire. Big leg kick. Buxton goes, no chance. And Laz Diaz is flattened. Diaz.
For a little something extra to one of the hotter hitters, and completely missed his spot. And it's
a score on a fly ball. Kepler sharply on the ground, right to Goodrum.
Where, he squared it up. He hit it solidly.
Donaldson just got underneath one, still hit it to in front of Paredes, off balance throw, and he makes a nice. Strike call. Back to Maeda. He's got. And now a full count
Of that same delivery.
and Kepler right there.
This rotation. We're going to have depth just of the bullpen last year.
Mound. Polanco stays with that hop and makes.
There, guys.
Well, thank you, Marty. Yep, Twins that fans here have given him. There's ball 4. Rosario takes a lead.
Gets himself in those hitters counts. He has options to go those young players in a pennant race.
Big cut by Sano. There's nothing wrong with that.
Waiting for the season to end.
Rosario go hustle back and they let the ball drop, and now they.
So if he would have tagged.
Cave takes a ball. Rosario will go to second on a wild pitch.
Things.
Croft, a long home run, and it.
He's going to be fighting over that thing. Seeing that catcher's glove set up on the outside, and that's the end there.
And Polanco strikes out. Second out of the inning. That'll bring up.
Yeah, I know it a lot of times depends on how the pitcher's pitching, but with
1-1 to Gonzalez. Ooh. And that hit Gonzalez.
as much as you'd like the umpires to call every pitch that's over.
Field. Castro back, and he makes a catch.
Yeah, 108 miles an hour off the bat. I mean, that was.
Cave is out there for the catch, one away.
How many days off you have?
Swung on and missed. And
this is the slider right here. Getting him some pitches, some borderline pitches. Jeffers is
caught. Doesn't have any extensive catching history with any of the pitchers.
I mean, you can't get to the big leagues unless you can.
League. High fastball strikes him out, but of course he's been hurt. And who knows, he might rank high in the MVP voting.
I think it's just because everyone sees the tools. Everyone sees the locked in on every hitter.
But Reyes is there.
Young pitcher work through it.
3-0.
Go deep.
Left back still going back, and that ball's gone. Rosario. It'll be Rosario's turn to wear the robe in the dugout.
He drove it the other way, but he stayed on that ball. It was running away from him. Just Eddie a little frustrated he didn't take a hack at the 3-0.
Hit a few long balls here and there.
Yeah, you wonder how much win, and another rough start, but hopefully a learning for you. It's less of a learning experience, and obviously you'd like to have some success to go along.
Sano swings and misses. That ends the inning. But
defense evolved.
And Rosario Cave.
You can see Reyes out front of this ball. Fooled a little bit, and Cave. High risk, high reward play right there. Nice job.
And for Castro. And now the Tigers have 2 men. The other team does something well, and we tried them. So far 2 groundouts, including a to the bullpen and gone. It's 6-3.
Yeah, to Chicago. This game's not over yet, and Miguel Cabrera reminded everybody of that with that long do. And you see, as you said earlier, saw a 3-1 fastball. His eyes lit up when he saw him.
Check swing. No swing. Oh, man. And pulls a string on him. Gets a strikeout. Outnumbered.
Real good split right here. This thing just bots to succeed.
And Maeda finishes with a couple of strikeouts. Case, he's back at the wall, and that ball is gone.
This time takes the lefty Oppo and
that's mine.
It down, follows that ball all the way to his barrel. Ball just kept carrying.
That one just barely made it over the wall.
With an opportunity, taking advantage.
And a run batted in the late third. Paredes fires on one hop. The Twins won 7 of the 10 games between Cleveland and Minnesota.
Seems like he's given opportunities, and he's earned opportunity.
On the subject of taking advantage of.
Fought back and And the way he's gotten big outs.
One down.
Pick up anything as you're watching as well.
And 70 miles. Driven to the left field corner, down for a hit. Tigers aren't done. And Castro with his second hit.
Argue what Pujols has done now, moving into 5th place all time. Now we've got ourselves a rematch from the 2012 World.
Again, and it's a 1-run game.
This one took the second one and then got this one and didn't miss it. Loves hitting in this ballpark.
Sano juggles it, has to run to the bag to end.